We are the Thunderbolts.
You know we can't call ourselves that, right?
Subject to change.
I'm here with John Walker's little brother.
Hello, it's me. I am John Walker's little brother.
This movie is different. I was into it. I thought it was very nice that it's not so much a typical run-of-the-mill CGI action
Yeah,
fest.
CGI action movie, Marvel, the formulaic thing we've been having. It's a breath of fresh air in the MCU. It's got characters that have been in different projects that are all brought together here in very effective ways. Oh my God!
The movie was amazing. It's everything you ever wanted. Go and see it.
There we go, Kevin.
How do we overcome the darkness that's
Darkness,
within
the void,
us?
the depression,
Exactly.
It's got a message that will resonate with many, I believe, and a message that I'd love to see in a summer blockbuster. I think they handled it very well, especially for being in a big budget Marvel movie. The fact that they wanted to tackle a subject such as this. If you go and see the film, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. I think they handled it so well. I thought it was very beautifully done.
It's so balanced too, right?
Balanced and all the characters, great. Everybody gets their moment to shine. Well, except for one character. It is what it is. But I really, really appreciated it. It was a wonderful film. I think that you should go see it. If you've been feeling that the MCU films have been formulaic as of late, try check this one out.
Exactly.
You might get a breath of fresh air, something new, something exciting, something unique, with characters that are fun, interesting, but also surprisingly a lot of emotional heart, a lot of emotion, a lot of things where I did not expect to be so emotionally moved by these scenes and by these characters.
Same here.
But there you go, it happened.
Yeah. I thought Yelena was great.
Thunderbolts. I guess I apologize for everything you did wrong in marketing because it was all part of the plan, and that's really cool to see and surprising. It wouldn't have felt like this if some of those mistakes that have been happening over the last few years with the Marvel films and series hadn't been happening. And your marketing, ironically, felt like it was emphasizing the same mistakes until, plot twist, it was purposeful. I complained about the asterisks on the Thunderbolts, but that makes sense now, all things considered, so I love it. This movie sets up a lot of things. What's to come to the future, I won't get into spoilers. I love the thematic, I love all the things I want to praise it. I feel like I'd spoil by saying it, even if it's just a simple, factoid, so that's kind of the problem. All I can say is please watch this. I think... a little slow, somewhere in the middle there was a pacing issue. You'll know it when you feel it, kind of when the group kind of starts first working together. There's a bit of a pacing issue there that's something, I'm not sure what they would have done to make it better, but that's just the only problem I have in the movie, just this little bit right there, 15-20 minutes where you feel everything else is great. Honestly, I think this is one of my favorite MCU movies, straight up. I think I really liked it. I almost wish they went a little further with some of the ideas they had to, and as I always say, please have the guts to take that one step further, Marvel. And that comes from someone that always criticizes media when they go 2-3 steps too far. And I go, well, why did you go one step too much? People need to learn where the line is in media and in this format. And I think this is that movie where one more step would have been fine. 2-3 maybe too much, but one more step you could have gone. And it's a hard thing to figure out. But that would be my only two nitpicks would be that little moment, that little piece in the movie where I feel like it was a little whatever. And this idea of you could have gone one step darker, maybe two, not three for sure. Know that line and respect it and learn it when it's appropriate for a media genre, etc., etc. But I thought this was amazing. I thought this was great. All I hope is that the remaining of the MCU and what comes forward addresses this kind of stuff, and it so that the universe keeps feeling like it's actually connected and part of the whole thing. Not the where's Spider-Man, or where's Daredevil, or whatever you want to say. Where's Miss Marvel, all that stuff, and maybe they were there in the background somewhere when this is happening, right?
Red Guardian, I was fearing that he was going to be overbearing with his humor. I liked him in the Black Widow movie, but in the What If series it was a little too much, so I was fearing that. But once his scene started, I was relieved that the jokes landed for me. Most of them, they always want to have some jokes in these movies. And in this one, I think they were pretty good. And Elaine did a good job too, being more of a villain this time around.
I really loved it. I hope you go see it. If there's one MCU movie you see, go see this one for sure. And I guess get ready for Fantastic Four before we get fucking Doomsday, I guess. So that's that.
If people go and support this movie, Marvel will take the hint and they will go deeper into these kinds of things where they can deconstruct a little bit, but at the same time they remember that heroes are heroes at the end of the day.
Indeed.
And that's what this movie reminds us. It doesn't have to be the case that we need a giant light beam up in the sky in the third act. It's fine if we can save a few people, because that's what heroes do.
Yeah.